We're both rocking a little bit different angle today.
Oh, yeah, we are. You're upstairs in your little alcove, and I'm in the
The
living
alcove.
room. Yeah.
It's maybe the most bougie. If someone has a part of their house called the alcove, that's maybe the most bougie thing. I'm instantly embarrassed. Yes, this is like the landing at the top of our stairs. I'm surrounded by art supplies for our kids. And
That's awesome.
speaking of art, you have cool art in the background that you're
Yes, we have a
looking to
Scott
place.
Erickson that's turned sideways because we need to figure out where we want to put it. And then behind that, our friend Eric Sandlin. Yeah. And then in front of
Nice.
that is our original house, which is half of our current house that we added onto. Little watercolor.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, hey, we missed our first day yesterday, and it was my
I
fault
know.
because, man,
Oh,
this
not at
week
all.
is packed. But you know what I was thinking? I was up really late last night trying to like clear my inbox and get some stuff done. And I was writing, I'm going to send out an email probably today to my like subscribers at the Ready Network. And
Hmm.
in that, I reflected, I included um, what we learned, our 4 lessons from 20 days doing, a podcast. And I was
Yeah,
saying like the hardest part was showing up. And what we didn't do yesterday was we didn't show up for Seth Said What, but we did show up for our families because we had sick
true.
kids. So you have a kid coming off of COVID and another kid with a fever, and then I had a kid with an ear infection. And so that's one of those moments where, which Seth has said multiple times, you got to get your priorities straight. And yesterday, our priorities were getting through our workday and helping our little kiddos. And
That's
so,
right.
anyway,
I was also
showing up looks
reflecting
different.
on I was also reflecting on some of the lessons learned and how you were talking about it's not that you don't have time, we all have the same amount of time, it's what you prioritize. And I really like I was bummed, but I'm also like, you know what though? Go parents, go
Yep,
us. And first things first, putting our kids and family first. So
that's so
yeah.
true. Yep,
So
that's
not be too bummed because we did it. I think we did it right. We made the right choice. But
yes. And also, while his blog articles are always good, I do remember yesterday's was super long and I did read it, but I feel like my brain was not able to like, I was like, what? So anyway,
yeah.
today's is
Great segue to today's as a short one.
like, thank goodness.
And here, I'll read it and then we'll jump in.
Okay.
Mirrors and hats. No one buys a hat without looking at themselves in a mirror first, ever. There were hats before there were mirrors, so I'm not sure how it used to be, but that's how it is now. Even though we may imagine we're wearing a hat to protect ourselves from the sun, the mirror reminds us that it's really about something more than that. A surprisingly large number of choices we make involve actual and metaphorical mirrors. What will I tell my friends? How does this make me look? Don't open a hat store unless you install a mirror first.
Very clever. Iris has,
So,
oh yeah, go ahead.
oh, go ahead. Nope, nope.
Iris,
Iris. I want to hear about Iris.
she has this book called I Want My Hat Back. And I
Yes.
don't get it. Like Elliot and I both, I remember like right when she was born, we started reading her books and both of us were like, because it says it's like a New York Times bestseller or something like that. And we're like, I literally do not get the book. It's like this rabbit or wait, what is he? I don't know. I don't even remember what animal. I think
Like a groundhog.
is there a groundhog? Okay. Do y'all have
I
it?
don't know.
Do you have the book?
No, but the John Clausen, the author,
Yes.
he's part of the Shape series that are simple but really poignant and brilliant. So we have not read this one, but I know of it.
Okay, well, I feel like Seth Godin might be helping me understand the book because I'm thinking that
Oh, please
something.
tell.
Well, because so it's yeah, whatever I don't know if it's a groundhog or a rabbit or whatever, and he
Oh,
goes
he's a bear. I'm
they're going
Googling. Apparently
okay,
it's a bear.
okay, he's a bear, and he goes to his different animal friends and asks, "Have you seen my hat?" And then it's like the other animal replies, "I have not seen your hat." And he does that like 15 times, like 15 page. That's exaggeration. It's probably like 5 pages of that, but it feels like 15. But then he like remembers at the end, this is what I mean, this is my interpretation. And he remembers that he saw it with the first friend, but he didn't recognize it or something like that because the first friend had the hat on or anyway. And so then he's like, oh, I know where my hat is. I found my hat. And I literally don't get it, but I'm wondering if it's something to do with now Seth is like triggering for me. I wonder if it's something to do with like really seeing yourself or seeing what you're looking for, or I don't know. Anyway, I was curious, but you haven't read it, so
Yeah.
you'll have to get it and read it and
Yeah.
tell me
Let's get, yeah. Spoiler alerts.
yeah.
All that good stuff.
Or
Well, and
you
this
read
also reminds me, I don't
what you
believe,
think it means.
help me interpret this children's book.
Mhm.
That's actually the brilliance of children's books. I'm like, man, I missed the opportunity to be a child book author. Cause like, do
Not
they need a
yet. Maybe
point?
you'll
I don't know.
we could do a Seth said what children's book.
Actually, he did write a children's book. We should explore that at some point, right? No, but this reminds me of a quote that I love. I don't know who to attribute it to, so apologies, internet. Someone brilliant said, "People don't buy products; they buy better versions of themselves." And so, if you think about the mirror, when we put on a hat, it's aspirational. It's I want to look a certain way. I want to. I'm striving to be a certain person or type. I've got a buddy
Hi,
here with me.
Lark.
She just
Oh,
fell down, so she's gonna talk
oh,
for a minute
sweet
about it. But
girl. Hi.
but yeah, I don't know that anybody. I just think that's true at our core. We think we buy things to solve a problem. Um, but really, I've always loved that quote, and it makes me really think about my motivations and helps me to put myself in the shoes of we talk a lot about persona and building out user personas to get in the shoes and the worldview, the perspective of our ideal customer.
Mhm.
And I just think about that quote a lot. People don't buy products; they buy better versions. They buy the better version of themselves.
Mhm.
And for any Nintendo gamer nerds out there, the illustration that I love that comes with that quote often is little Mario before he eats the fire flower or the mushroom that makes him big. So little Mario is not buying the fire flower, he's buying the power and the ability to spit fireballs when he buys the flowers. He's not buying the flower for the flower, but he's buying power and ability. So I don't know. I couldn't help but think about that in reading this blog today.
Mhm. That and we often like for me personally, I will not buy something because of like judgment I have on others, and I'm not saying that's a good thing. I'm not saying like, yeah. But like for example, like designer purses. I just think they're so silly. I don't think I have never seen a designer um purse that I think is pretty. Oh, you're back. There you go. You glitched out for a second there. Hello. Did you hear what I said about designer purses? No.
No, but
Oh,
go for it.
okay. Well, I was just gonna say, like designer purses. I've never seen one that I thought was cute. Like I just don't. And so I will not buy one because I don't want to be that person. And so anyway, it's just really interesting. It's like the mirror can also be, but I like need to look at myself in the mirror and not judge others for what they buy. So yeah, the mirror
Yeah.
I like could also be what you don't want to see just as much as what you do want to see. Yeah.
Oh, totally. Yeah. You'll never see Holly with a brown purse with a random Italian man's initials on them, and I am 100% with you. Trying not to judge. So if you have your Louis Vuitton purse with you right now, listening to this,
Mhm.
Seth said, "What nation? You're safe with us."
Yeah.
Uh, but it's true. We choose what we do want to encounter or engage with and not engage with based on the ideal that we're trying to accomplish or that aspirational character we're trying to become.
Mhm.
So yeah, for sure.
So
I
get
feel like
yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
I feel like this is a short, but it's a power packed uh,
Mm.
little blog post.
It is. It's a good reminder today to get to know our customers and our community. And
Yeah.
yeah. All right. Well, hang in there with sweet little Lark. Bye, baby girl. Feel better soon. See you later.
Bye.